Hey YouTube, this is your girl Erica, and this is a video response to my best friend Jeremy. I just gotta say a few things to Jeremy and about Jeremy. First thing is, I just wanted to tell you that you are one of the greatest human beings that was ever birthed. And I mean that. I'm not being dramatic either. I mean that. A lot of you may be like, oh God, this girl is being dramatic. Too dramatical. She's being dramatical. But I'm not being dramatical. I'm being honest. I'm being honest. If there were ever anybody that I would want in my life for the rest of my life, it is you, Jeremy. You are the epitome of everything that I see perfect in a human being. You are the closest thing to perfection that there is. I know that I made a video about perfection a couple weeks ago, and I'm just basically basing that off of what I see off of YouTube. But I know you in person. I've known you for 10 years, and you are perfection. You are the epitome of perfection. I'm glad that me and you became friends and have remained friends for 10 plus years. I'm really proud of that. I'm really proud of that. And one thing, I don't want to get choked up. I'm trying not to get choked up. But anyway, I got to thinking about you the other day, and I remember how I was back in my days when I was in love with you. I was so in love with you that it drove me crazy. It almost drove me insane. It drove me to obsession. It really did. It really did. And so one night I was like, I'm going to tell Jeremy how I feel about him. I'm going to tell him, and if it sacrifices our friendship, I'll accept that, and I'll move on. It'll hurt, but I'll accept it and move on. I have to tell him how I feel about him. I have to tell him how I feel about him. And you were working at Home Depot, and you got off at 11, I still remember, and every night when you got off of work, you would call me, and we would talk on the phone till you got home, and then you'd go in the house and you'd call me again, and we'd talk on the phone some more till you fell asleep. So, you know, I was anxiously awaiting your 11 o'clock call when you usually call me, and I said, well, this is the night. This is when I tell him how I feel about him, and if it's the inevitable shoot down, I'll accept it and I'll move on. I'll hide my head in the ground, shame and waste away, and blah, 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 blah. I was thinking the worst. I was thinking that you would think I was weird and you'd back off and I'd never be friends with you again. Well, I told you how I felt about you, and I was nervous, and my hands were sweaty, and my mouth was dry, and I was expressing my deep love for you, and I was just telling you how I felt, and I was putting it all on the line, and I was scared to death. I was scared to death because I knew this is it. And your response was so priceless and so timeless. It was the inevitable shoot down, but it didn't have the sting that I had expected it to be. And I remember your words verbatim. Your response was, Erica, you think you're in love with me, but you're not. So just stop it. So I was kind of shocked that you said that. I wasn't hurt. I wasn't disappointed. I was just kind of like, oh my God, I can't believe he said that. I can't believe he said that. And after all that was over, you were like, let's go to the movies tomorrow. Like it was nothing. Like it was nothing. It was nothing. That was so brilliant. It was just so brilliant. And you never made me feel self-conscious about it. And, you know, we never brought it up again. But it just shows how great you are and how you consider people's feelings and how you you go out of your way to make people feel good, you know. And I miss you. I think about you a lot. I think, you know, I'm trying not to get weepy-eyed, you know, because I miss you, you know. I haven't had any friends like you since, you know. So I'm thankful to YouTube for keeping us together the way that we have. And let me go, because I'm getting ready to get weepy-eyed. And I don't want to seem like no sap in front of all you people. So, Jeremy, I love you. You take care of yourself. Yeah. Love you. Peace.